So you're building a team. Now, my experience from building a team in New York, Connecticut, now in South Carolina, is that you have to have systems, processes, and strategy in place. You gotta have a system and process in place even before you build a team. You don't wanna bring a team member that doesn't know what to do or what system to use or what the process are gonna be if they do a transaction. So how do you go about that? That was one of the most important parts. So the way that I learned, and my story is that I learned through different coaches, obviously, and through pain and agony. The most important part that what I did was I started writing down how I do my transactions. And in those transactions, I'm in an Excel sheet. And each step of the way, right, I still have that master sheet and I go every year and I fine tune it. So that way I have it. And in there, I said, okay, accepted offer. I do the memos, send out the memos. Here's the email that I use. Here is the follow-ups that I do every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just to kind of give you an example for my transactions when I first started. I actually took those processes and I created a job format for my VAs. I didn't get an admin like people usually say, go get an admin. I didn't do that. I actually got a VA. My VA in the beginning was actually going out and doing those processes. Over the years, I created trainings for them. I recorded trainings so that way they could watch it and before they start implementing those things. And for the first 3 months, I would review with them and I will help them each step of the way so that way they could learn the process. Number 2 is going to be for your agents, right? Then I hired an agent. Okay, I do the buyer side, right? Because you're going to be the listing side. Highly recommend it. Give out your buyer side first. Okay, what do? I actually sit down with my client. Here's a presentation. Make your presentation duplicatable. A lot of the agents out there, they go by off the cuff, that they call it. They don't have a presentation. Through Grant Cardone, I created a system where it says, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, what you need to do. Now, eventually the agent's going to mold it to themselves, but they have a strategy for brand new agents that what they need to do in order to sign up a buyer, sign up a seller, have those processes and systems in place. Once I got that done, then I got my systems in place. My CRM has to be easily understandable. Keep it simple, stupid is the most important thing, because even if you have a complicated CRM and they don't know how to set up searches, they don't know how to save searches, they don't know how to text them, they don't know how to go ahead and email them. I had some complicated CRM. Nobody used it until I switched over to a CRM that was very easily, it's very easy to use. My agents just go in, they do their task, and then they go after new leads. And if they go after new leads, automatically most of the stuff is already done. But if the need needs to update their search criteria, if they need to get an email, it's easily done. The templates are done, the emails are done, the drip campaigns are done. Everything is done for my agents. All they have to do is make those calls and do conversations. Work on your agents' conversations. Have a training program from the very beginning to the very end. So I have a live training program that happens every week that I recorded so that the agent could watch and go back and master those CRM. Be sure to create those systems and processes for that. And then the last thing is hold your team accountable. You gotta have a standard for your team. Now it could be, for me, it's 50 conversations a week. I don't care how you have the conversation. You could sit at a Home Depot all day. You could walk around the blocks and ask people for business. Or you could do YouTube and social media. It doesn't matter to me, right? You could email, you could do postcards. But if you're not having enough conversations leading to one appointment met, then you're not going out there and developing your business. Remember, if I have you go out there and have 52 weeks out of the year, you meet 52 weeks, one client a week, you're going to go ahead and do minimum of 12 to 24 deals. And 24 deals is 6 figures that you could take home. Making sure when you're building your team, you have those systems and processes. That's why we are able to give our team leaders who are merging with our team, the systems and processes already done for them, the back end is already done for them, and they get everything done for them, and basically we become partners, so that way they can focus on their building their team too as well. The other last thing is making sure that you have a weekly meeting. A lot of the team members don't have this weekly meeting on the set time. We have a weekly meeting, we have scripting, then we have what we call Hello Week for new agents on Wednesday, and then Level Up on Fridays. Be accessible to them at any given time during the week, right? They could pick their slots, they could come into the meeting, so that way you could give them your full attention. Hope this was helpful. If you need more information, give me a call. Thank you.